All right, everyone. What is up here today? YouTube, Jigsaw0097. Just making a quick video here while I'm doing some stuff in the kitchen. But we got some things to discuss. And in this particular video, I want to discuss the possible loss of Jim Schwartz. Now, you guys probably knew this happened yesterday. And I said I was going to make some more videos yesterday. But, you know, life is kind of happening for me right now when it comes to just busyness. So I apologize that I haven't been making as many videos as I normally do. But this Jim Schwartz stuff is very interesting. So you guys already know he might go to the Cleveland Browns. I think they're going to be interviewing him today, actually, along with many others. And the Browns, apparently they want to have a new head coach by Saturday. So out of all the candidates, I think Josh McDaniels is one. I think Jim Schwartz is one of the least likely to actually go there, honestly, because I don't know. Honestly, the Browns are such a mess that I don't know who would actually want to go there to begin with. But, you know, there was some promise last year. They just had a horrible coach in Freddie Kitchens. And so maybe certain people like a Josh McDaniels, you know, especially now that, you know, the rumors and the mulling of the end of New England are now circulating that, you know, the evil empire is finally going to crumble. You know, maybe people will want to go to the Cleveland Browns. So as far as that goes with Jim Schwartz, I think he's one of the more least likely candidates to go there. I don't really think that the Eagles are going to lose him. And, you know, we already dodged the bullet. I was thinking in my head that we might lose him to the Giants, but the Giants signed, I think, like Bob Judge or something is his name. I don't know. Some wide receivers coach from New England. So good luck with that, Giants. So the Giants head coaching void has been filled. We already know the Cowboys went and got McCarthy. And the Redskins got Ron Rivera, which sucks because, honestly, if we were going to lose Jim Schwartz, Ron Rivera would have been like my first choice to replace him. So that really sucks that the Redskins jumped on that before the Eagles could. But, you know, kudos to them for getting on that. But really, do I think that Jim Schwartz is going to go? I really don't. But if he does go, that would be two of the Super Bowl winning coaches gone then, with Frank Reich going to Indy already and then losing Jim Schwartz. So I don't know. It wouldn't be ideal. You know, Doug Peterson is starting to look a little bit overwhelmed out there, looking a little bit, I call him Dopey Doug sometimes because he does do some dopey things. You know, I like the gutsiness of Doug and all that, but, you know, ever since losing Frank Reich, it hasn't felt the same. It's felt like all season they just pitter-patter. You know, Jim Schwartz is at fault too. He can't get this defense under control consistently. And then near the end, they make a push, but it's always like too little too late is what it feels like. And they did that 2 years in a row. You know, I admire the grit. I admire the fact that they get to the playoffs every year. I love this. But I really want more, guys. I always say the new norm here because that's what Doug said. And the new norm in my mind was we were going to be serious Super Bowl contenders for at least the next 5 years. We'll get two of those years are already behind us. And now we're going into 2020 with tons of free agents, which I'm going to be making a video about that separately, breaking that down. But the Eagles they have tons of free agents coming up. Malcolm Jenkins wants a new contract. And now we have this rumor of Jim Schwartz. You know, well, not rumor. He is going to get interviewed by the Browns. But, you know, the possibility that Jim Schwartz might be coaching in Cleveland next season. That's just another, you know, loss. That's what I'm looking at. Doug Peterson really, and Howie Roseman too. Like, you know, one thing that really was eating at me was I felt all along that the Eagles should have got DK Metcalf, and, you know, watching him play against us on Sunday with the Seahawks really just reaffirmed that. You know, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, you know, I'm just getting kind of tired of looking at the guy. I think he has potential, but he gets like one first down and then it gets called back. So it's like he didn't do anything in that game. And, DK Metcalf has been a stud for the Seahawks all year. I mean, I don't know how the Eagles would pass on him. I still, to this day, don't understand that logic. The dude is a freaking monster of a player. I mean, I don't see how any team wouldn't have wanted him. But anyway, that's a side rant. Sorry. The bottom line here is that I feel like the Eagles really have a lot of problems coming up. I felt it during the season, but they got to the playoffs, so now I think they get like the 21st overall pick in the draft, which I'll go over that too in another video. I'll probably go over the salary cap and the drafting in like the same video. I just don't have all that information in front of me right now, so I apologize. Usually when I make videos like that, I got my computer up so I can, go over stuff like that. But really, guys, I just wanted to make this video about the possible loss of Jim Schwartz and where the Eagles could go from there. And I don't really know. I can't think of any defensive coordinator that I would want immediately. There's rumors that we could get that guy from the Cowboys. I think Marinelli is his name. But I don't want anyone from there. There's also Keenan Allen is a rumor for offensive coordinator. I don't want any of Jason Garrett's staff. I'm sorry. I just don't. They're all undoubtedly going to be fired, and Jason Garrett will probably go somewhere. Honestly, what I think they should do is they should find a place for Josh McCown on the coaching staff, and then they should go and try to get, depending on what happens, but if the Jaguars end up just moving on from Nick Foles, they should just go try to get him as a backup again, because I think finally Nick Foles will be able to just accept his role as a backup in this league, and we need it, guys. Whether you agree or not, Carson Wentz, I know this concussion wasn't his fault. I'm not blaming him for this at all. But it seems that he gets injured every season, and it's just something you got to plan for now with him, unfortunately. Because other than 2016, I think that was the only Eagles year he played a full season, but that was the one year we missed the playoffs. So he's really, he doesn't have the track record of staying on the field that I want to see. And so, I don't know. I think that you need to go find a reliable backup. Another thing that makes me scratch my head, honestly, now that I think about it, is why they didn't use Nate Sudfeld in the game instead of Josh McCown. Because I think they made him inactive, Nate Sudfeld, for whatever reason. I guess they thought McCown was better, but, McCown he was fine. He's old, So I don't understand that thinking either. Like, you had Nate Sudfeld and you didn't use him. So I don't know. I don't want to rag on that playoff game because I'm proud of the Eagles and what they were able to accomplish for that stretch, that 5-game stretch. It felt like the Foles magic of last year, but you know it's going to end. We got a Super Bowl once out of this, guys. It can't happen every year. What happened with Nick Foles in 2017 was nothing short of miraculous, and I'm so grateful that it happened. Like I always say, I would be much more annoyed with the Eagles right now if they had never won the Super Bowl, and even worse if they had lost the Super Bowl to New England. So I'm so glad they at least got that so that we can kind of just be a little more patient with this team. But I don't know, man. I really have no predictions. I have no clue what the Eagles are going to do. That's kind of why I haven't been making tons of videos this week, because I don't really know where the Eagles could go from here or what they're going to do. This kind of feels like another transition year where we're going to possibly be losing a lot more coaches. They still should fire still should fire Mike Rowe. I think you need to get a better quarterbacks coach than Carson Walsh. There's a lot of moves that should be made, and we'll just have to see what happens. But anyway, guys, I've rambled on long enough. Just wanted to give my quick thoughts about Jim Schwartz and, some other things. But let me know what you guys think about this Jim Schwartz news, what you guys think about maybe possible defensive coordinators the Eagles could go get if they do end up losing him. Offensive coordinators, whatever. But like I said before, the NFC East is changing next year. For better or for worse, it could be a slow year for the NFC East yet again because there's going to be a lot of changes. But it could also be that, these teams are all new, guys. They're going to be all new, where the Eagles are very much the same right now. So anyway, let me know what you think down below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, to all my returning viewers, thank you so much for watching. And make sure that you are also subscribed and that you hit that notification bell. But as always, guys, this has been Jigsaw0097. I thank you all so much for watching and supporting the channel. You guys are the best. And I will talk to you all later.